Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Gladys Nyaboro and I am your friend. As usual, I come here to share something brief that I find important, either to me or to friends, to family, something that they share that I feel it's important. It might help one or two more people if they can come across it. And I was thinking here and something came up about intention, legacy, and success. The power of intention. And this is because, in most cases, if you start doing something, or I've realized myself that if I start doing something, if I'm not intentional, for the most part, I do it for a little bit and then I give up. And I believe there are many people out there who can relate with me. And that's why in everything that we do in life, it's very, very important to be intentional. It's very, very important, to see the end from the beginning and try to be intentional about it and make a decision that you are going to do it and commit to doing it. Why do I say this? If you commit to do something, even before you start doing it, the likelihood of you finishing doing that thing or the likelihood of me finishing doing that thing, the chances are very, very high than if I just start for the sake of starting doing it. And how does this tie with Onpassive and with our legacy and succeeding in our legacy, the legacy that we are building, not only as a company called Onpassive, but the movement that we are creating now, that we are building, the momentum that we are building, because we know that the legacy of Onpassive will last for generations to come. The positive impact from this company, from this movement, will last for generations to come. And it will last not only within the company, not only within those who are in Onpassive, but it's going to last for generations to come of our loved ones and people around the world, as much as we are able to reach them, or as much as they can catch the vision and join the movement. As a company, I believe that the CEO of Onpassive, who is Mr. Ash Mufareh, along with his support team, the people are really ahead, helping him, supporting him. The minds behind the company, that's the CEO, who we refer to our brother and friend, Mr. Ash Mufareh, the COO, Muhammad Kamal, and the teams, in Dubai. Dr. Soha, Dr. Sarah, Tarak, there are many, I cannot name you all. And we cannot forget our tech team, those who have been there, day in and day out, working together, coordinating these different offices in different countries to make sure that the Onpassive, which was a dream that was birthed in the heart of Mr. Ash Mufareh, comes to pass. And we are very, very happy because he was intentional from the get-go. He was intentional about uplifting humanity. He was intentional about designing or creating products that are over market value, products that will help people to be able to succeed online, products that will be affordable, products that are new, futuristic, leave alone current, but futuristic. He was intentional about every single step that he's taking. And us who are in Onpassive and those who will come in Onpassive in the future, I believe we can only succeed if we are intentional of who we are and what we want to accomplish in life. And that's why, for me, I count myself really, really blessed to be non-passive. And I am intentional about building my legacy and my legacy succeeding not only for me, but for generations to come, for my children and my children's children to the third and fourth generation, God helping us. So that's why I find the power of being intentional. And because I am intentional about Onpassive, and I believe there are so many people out there, so many leaders out there, so many people are already non-passive brand ambassadors, people, those who have already registered. There are people who have come in and registered, already submitted their names, and their emails, because they are intentional to succeed. Some are just waiting for things to start rolling, but Onpassive is here, and it's here to impact lives. And the only way that we are going to succeed in our legacy, building our legacy successfully, is by being intentional about it. What happens when you are intentional about something? You do everything to protect it. And so, as my business, in Onpassive, because I've already taken a position, I've registered myself as a founder in Onpassive, as a business owner in Onpassive, I do everything to protect my business. I make sure every single day when I wake up, I do something good about my business. I share about my business because I have seen the vision, and I caught it and I ran with it. And I thank God that He opened my eyes. And so I also believe that as many as can see this vision, catch it and run with it, they will, thank God eventually that they made it to be part of this Onpassive movement. And it's easy actually to get in, especially now. Anywhere from anywhere in the world, as long as you are able to register yourself, you are able to access the internet and register yourself, you have access to the Onpassive ecosystem. And it's a privilege, because once you are in there, you're going to get these free products first. When I look at my email that I've been using, how many junk mails I have in my Gmail, I can't even keep up with them. I had to let my Yahoo go because it was so full of junk mails. They were coming in faster than I could delete them. So that's why I'm very excited about Onpassive, thinking outside the box and bringing the web emailing platform called Omail, that actually junk mails cannot come to my email inbox unless I approve them. They can be knocking at the door as much as they can, but they cannot just flow in like the current emails platform that I am using. So I'm very happy. These are the products that we need, the products that make it easy for human beings, for people, products that are easy, user-friendly, and secure to use. It's very nice to be in a position that I can now have control of my inbox. Only what I authorize to come in can come there. These are some of the small things that we celebrate in technology, in new technology. These are some of the things that we celebrate when we find, there is an aspect of this technology that makes it different from the previous one. Not only different, but makes it easier. Another thing is sometimes, you receive an email from a friend, you want to reply, but you are trying to wait for that day in order to reply. Now I don't have to do that. If I receive an email, I just reply it immediately. I write it, then I set the date that I want it to be replied. This can really be very, very, very time saving and, orderly, not only in individuals, but also in businesses and institutions. Can you imagine, say, for example, a school? Parents paid tuition at different times. And when they paid tuition, the tuition is due at a specific time of the year. You can write emails and schedule them when you want them to go out. I can write emails that I want to go out in March, some to go out in May. And this also will help, people who handle many accounts or who handle many people to be able to set these replies, removing the burden of forgetting that happens when you have too many emails, to reply. And sometimes for those companies that depend on personal admin, and the admin becomes overwhelmed. So these are the three key main features that I love about Onpassive: reducing the junk mails, being able to write my emails and schedule them to go, and being able to video email someone. When this this platform came of the web emailing platform of Omail in Onpassive, it reminded me one thing. When I lost my younger brother, who is my follower, may he rest in peace, the last message I got from him was an email that he had written to me a day before, but I was working night shift and I did not get it until the following day. I found myself thinking a few days ago, saying, had it been that we had this video emailing platform, how nice could it be that the last message that I received from my brother was him emailing me on video, a video email. But it wasn't there then, it's here now. So these are some of the products that, you know, kind of alleviate the concerns that we have as human beings. Products that kind of help us to achieve our dreams in a way, you know, when you think, oh, now we have this, we did not have it at that time. So these are the small things that we try to look into Onpassive in details and to see what is it bringing that is different from what we currently have. Because if you don't think a little bit, you know, into the topic to see how is this different from the other one, what value does it bring that is different from what I currently have, you are likely not to see the importance or the value of the products. So let's try, you know, there are many leaders who are giving these updates online, you know, on YouTube. Search them up: Mati Degamo, Chris Johnson. I don't want to name Redfern. I'm going to name the daily updates ones, because if I start naming the rest, I don't want to leave anybody out. Let's dissect them. Onpassive has a lot of YouTube channels running where people are discussing about Onpassive, and if you stop by, you'll be able to get more information about this. So we thank you so much, and we appreciate you. For anybody who is not in Onpassive right now, you have an opportunity to become part of this great movement, you know, that is going to impact the world positively. Click the title of this video below. It will take you to the next page, which will show you on how you can be connected to Onpassive. Register yourself by dropping your email so that you can be updated on all the good news that is coming up, all these products that are exciting and creating a buzz online. Thank you so much. God bless you all. My name is Gladys Nyaboro, and I am your friend. Thank you.